Okay, I got this question from one of my YouTube viewers, Koala Bear, nice name, and sensible question. The question was, like, what do you do about employers who steal ideas from you without hiring you? What do you do? Okay, it's a pretty legit question. Okay, here's my answer. Now, the first thing that comes to my mind is, why would you give ideas without someone giving you something, first, either in written form or if they have confirmed you? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. I'll give you a good example. This company, I think it's Citronics or Meritronics, can't get the name, Delhi-based company, which had approached me many years ago during when I was doing exhibitions in Jitex, where I used to dress up like horror themes or horns or nail polish or do crazy stuff. So I used to get a lot of inquiries, a lot of people approaching me, and I was getting good money, $1,500 a day to even $5,000 just to wear a shirt. So it was good money those days. So this company, I think Citronics or Meritronics, I am not able to get the name. So this guy from Delhi, he approached me and said, we would like you to take charge of the show in Delhi. It's an exhibition where you would speak and launch smartphones and tablets. It was the phase where all companies in India were coming out with smartphones and tablets and gadgets, accessories, cheap stuff from China, or they were OEMs, other equipment manufacturers. They would just make these products and sell them. So he wanted me to do them, and he offered me a very, very lucrative deal. I think he offered me around, let's say, $5,000 a day. Okay. And then for, I think, 2 weeks. And then there were road shows and, travel all across India. And that also stay in 5-star hotels and, the works. And I was talking to the owner, the managing director, the owner of the company. So he said that he would give me this amazing package. He'd make me in charge of the event. And we had multiple meetings with him. I had meetings with his team. And it was like a deal worth, you could say close to $50,000. I was very excited about this, and I was very happy about it. Okay, 50,000 more, whatever. Okay, so it was good money. It was obviously good money. So then he said, okay, what is your plan? What is your strategy? Let's discuss. So I started meeting up with him. I really took the pains to chalk out a strategy. I thought of amazing ideas, amazing concepts, everything. I had pages and pages. I think, say, roughly 20 pages of concepts, ideas, suggestions, strategies, everything. And I prepared a proposal. It had taken me around a month. I sat down, gave it 100%, gave him studies, all of it. And I went to him and I said, this is it. And he had told me that he had booked my ticket. He had actually booked a ticket, booked my stay, everything else. And he even shared with me videos. People in India are waiting for me. We're going to start the event in a big way. So I was very excited, very happy. And it was just a few more days coming for me to travel. I think hardly three more days. And by the time I'd already met him, given him the proposal, and we had finalized all the details. So I think it was 24 hours before departure. I had to leave for Delhi, 24 hours. 24 hours before, I get a call. Not from the managing director, but from one of his senior level guys. And he said, listen, buddy, there is a problem that has taken place. We have cancelled the trip for tomorrow. You just wait until further instructions. I was like, whoa, what problem? What happened? So I was a little worried and concerned. So I heard nothing the next day, following day. After that, finally, I got frustrated. I was like, what the fuck is happening? And then I contacted him. He was not picking up. I tried his son. He was also not picking up. I even tried this guy, the main guy who was dealing with me. He also was not picking up. Finally, one other chap who introduced me to the company and whom he was in touch with, he was in touch with both the parties. I told him, and then he got this guy to call me. And long story short, they had cancelled, they had given me some bullshit excuse, they had cancelled it for certain reasons, whatever. Now, just imagine my whole month went to waste. All my ideas that were taken by him. And now the MD, who was my best friend until that time, was taking me outside for lunch, dinner, meeting up with me, giving me priority, picking up my phone on priority basis. He's vanished. I can't even get in touch with him. He will not pick up any phone. I found out after a few months that they had actually hosted the event, and most of my ideas, obviously it's a social media age, you can find out. Most of my ideas were implemented. And I was really, really upset, really, really unhappy about it. And it was only later on I found out that this guy has been cheating vendors left, right, and center. He has been doing this with so many people, taking their talent, product, services, and there's plenty of money to be paid in the market. They didn't pay and they ran away. So I learned my lesson. And this was one of the many mistakes that I've made in my life previously. That is why today when I deal with anyone, I get people who say, Loy, can you help me get a job? Can you make my resume? Can you train me for this interview? Can you train me for this opportunity? Everyone I say yes. Everybody I say yes. I can do it. Pay 100% in advance. We'll start the work. The reason I say this is because once I have the money in my hands, I don't have to follow up. I don't have to be worried. Oh, will he pay me? Will he not pay me? I don't have to listen to bullshit excuses. My mother is sick, my father is sick, my child met with an accident, I lost my hand, my leg. Oh, Loy, payment is not yet come, I'll pay you one day. Loy, my bank is blocked my card. I don't listen to bullshit. So, before I even start the job, pay me 100%, then we'll start the work. And if people say, Loy, how do I know you'll not take the money and run away? Then find someone else. I don't need you. Or if people say, Loy, I'll pay you 50% now. No. Ideas are ideas once they go. I can't give 50% of the idea, or I can't make your resume 50%. Pay 100%. And so, if it is urgent and it's important, it's like when people want an iPhone, they don't go to the iPhone seller or to the Apple store and say, give me the iPhone, I'll pay you later. Yes, they swipe their credit card, they make the full payment, and it's their headache to pay the rest. So I tell people, same like that. You either borrow money, use your credit card, borrow from someone, and then we'll start the work. And my work, I always deliver. That is why if you Google search my name, there's not a single person who I've cheated. Not a single. Only positive stuff. And even you can even check on LinkedIn and you'd find out my references and recommendations. Over 100 over the past 11 years, not a single complaint. Yes, there is one asshole who wanted to be a coach like me. So that's another story. He doesn't even have a job now. He's an idiot. So you can't please everyone. So in answer to your question, Koala Bear, it's very simple. We live in a day and age where you give me, I give you. That's it. Or you take it down in writing, legal. It has to be a legal document. If you're stupid enough to, like me, if you're stupid enough to give all your ideas, everything else, it's like a guy saying, let me have sex with you, I promise I'll marry you. So the girl opens herself, gets naked, allows the guy to fuck her properly, left, right, and center for months and months. Do you seriously think he's going to marry the girl? No. It's like, once you see the girl naked, you used everything you need, bye-bye. Or it's like, you might say, oh, Loy, you're disrespecting women. Okay. Or it's like a guy and girl. Girl says, you trust me, you love me, give me access to your bank account, your money, everything. The guy gives her all the money, puts everything in her name, and then bye-bye. The guy's a dumb dickhead. And this has actually happened in many places, especially in Thailand, where old men sign off their house, their bank, everything. I lost here in Thailand. I lost 100,000 to a Thai girl who promised to marry me. She literally tattooed my name on her chest, Loy Machedo. If you're on my Facebook, you would see that. She tattooed my name, Loy Machedo, on her chest. We were in touch with each other for 6 months. She had a daughter. We were very close. We were supposed to get married. We announced on Facebook. getting married. And after she had tattooed my name, she told me she needed 100,000 to give her family for some emergency, so that we could, and I didn't want any hassles and headaches to marry. So I said, okay, fine. My logic being, girl who can tattoo my name on her chest. And I was there during the tattooed phase. Okay. So the person who had tattooed the name, she's not going to cheat. Okay. There's this guy who was saying he wants to sleep, so I should stop talking. So, I was like, for a person who tattooed my name, and she has come here to my residence, bought her bank account, everything else. She'll not run away. Well, guess what? She ran away, took the money, never came back. And till this day, I still sometimes check her Facebook. She has my name tattooed on her chest. She's gone back to her ex-husband, who she told me was abusive. And I don't know how a person can live with the fact of having someone else's name. I wish I'd given her loymachedo.com for personal branding. Then it would be worth it. 100,000. So anyway, so I hope this gives you some insight into trusting other people. You cannot trust even your own mother, father today. Take everything in writing legally. Okay? And until you get that, don't start the conversation. There are a lot of crazy people out there, and there are even places or cases in the Middle East where they sign the dotted line, a legal document. They sign the paper, they sign the check. They'll tell you, we will pay you. And then they're unable to pay. What do? You can take them to court. You can drag it on. So I would just say, be smart, be cautious, be intelligent. Don't fall for bullshit. Because end of the day, once an idea is given, once a service is given, it's finished. You have given, it's like your virginity, your body to someone to use. They don't have any reason to get back to you. So I hope this answers your question. Always be smart, be intelligent. And yes, we'll all make mistakes as human beings. Even I did. Even I still do. But once you burn yourself, next time be smart. And do like I do. 100% payment first, then we can start. And if you're an employee, take it in legal, on a legal paper, signed, stamped by the court, lawyer, everything else, and only then move forward. Otherwise, don't. Any other questions, get in touch with me. My contact details support. I appreciate your questions, guys. Do support the channel. Like, share, comment. Take care.